What is up, my people in the trucking community? Christian and Mike here. We're going to review actually a lovely gift we got from KeepTruckin. I don't know if it was by mistake or on purpose, but it is a dash cam, my friends. So that's what we're here to do, is to review, good or bad. All right, this one in particular has front facing and inward facing.
Yeah. So good idea. Not so good idea.
So spoiler alert, we know how you feel now. But one of the top things that we want to talk about is basically, what do you think about one of these cameras in the truck that is part of a network like KeepTruckin or Lytics who hold the data, or if you kind of bought one over the counter, so to speak, that you are in control of the data? Which one is better and why? What do you think?
I think being in control is always best. Couple of reasons. The network, you don't control the data. Whatever happens, it's accessible, and a lot of times it's not going to work towards your favor. And I'm not saying that you're a criminal. I'm not saying that you did something wrong. Just natural human behavior sometimes can put you in a very, very bad spot. And in legal environment, it's not going to be reviewed as natural human behavior.
Yeah, and again, I'm going to agree with that, because at the same time, that stuff that's captured, it exists and it's somewhere out there. Somebody's keeping that in databases, and can that be subpoenaed and then used for not good? And it doesn't necessarily mean that something bad had to happen, but what if they're trying to develop a pattern? I mean, what is a PSP for you guys, right? It's to illustrate a pattern, things that have happened in the past, and it brings up behavior. So I'm gonna go with nah. I don't like that network stuff. If I had to do it, I would definitely want my own, where I'm in control of the imaging or whatever the data is. And
absolutely, because data is liability.
Yeah.
If you have data, you have liability, and then if you use third party for that data, that third party is also having liability to hold that data. So at that point, you lose all the control, and better safe than sorry.
Yep, because remember, everybody wants information and all that, and it's what happens after you have the information that becomes problematic.
Yes. So the point is, don't get it wrong. The camera, I would say, is a very good thing. It can help in many circumstances, but how you look at it, who controls it, and what you do with that's what's going to make the main difference.
All right, so to kind of wrap it up, have you ever seen this work? Good or bad, in favor or against you?
Absolutely. I've seen multiple drivers who was saved by the camera. I also saw at least one driver that camera footage would incriminate him. It's kind of interesting video. I guess we're gonna review that a little bit later. But other than that, absolutely, I've seen people being saved by those cameras from all kinds of accusations, lawsuits, and go figure what else.
Yeah, I've seen one actually save us from a rollover. Four-wheeler merged over, just crossed over like 2 lanes, no blinker, trying to get into an on-ramp in the rain, caused a rollover, saved our ass. Like that's pretty good.
The only thing is, again, I just want to reiterate, this guy right here, the front-facing camera, towards the road, it can go both ways. It can save you or it can hurt you. So if you control the data, it's a saving device. Now, this little guy right here, driver-facing camera, it can hurt you, or it can be neutral. There is no way, I believe, it can work for your favor.
Yeah, so why don't we get right into the videos? We're gonna have 2 clips right here rolling, examples of, you know what, we're gonna leave it for you guys. We're gonna let you put the comments in there. We'll kind of narrate through the video to see if it's preventable, is it a coachable moment, and kind of go from there. So, all right, guys. So here's the first video. So if you look on the right hand side, you're gonna notice some taillights coming on. That right there indicates that something's about to go down. There's more than enough time to stop right here. He could have left himself an out. If you notice that car, you got cars on the left-hand side. There you go, there's impact right there. Another car on the left-hand side simply dodged him, so it could have actually been worse if that guy wasn't alert. And now it's time to stop and exchange phone numbers. I guess not. The guy keeps on going. So here was an opportunity for a preventable. He could have stopped and avoided all of this, but instead, whether he's right or wrong, now there's an event, now there's an accident, now there's a claim, now there's an incident. All right, guys, so here we go. As promised, here's that clip we were talking about. We got our guy approaching the intersection. Notice the green light. Turning on left is red. Here comes the guy. Boom. What do you guys think? Preventable, not preventable? At fault, not at fault? Leave the comments below.